Hi everybody. So right now I'm working on the Wetworks backpack, and I realized that after I got done making it, I was like, okay, how am I going to attach it? Well, I took some of the EVA foam and just made a regular old, like, I guess a sideways C if you want to, just so I can make the strap so that way it can come around my shoulders and it'll connect to the front chest piece and it'll support its own weight, just like that. Alright, so I figured that was the best way to go about doing it. If I did it any other combination of ways, it might tear, break, or rip at a particular location. But right now, my hot glue gun is currently being finicky, so so I'm trying to work with that. But this is the generalized way that I actually have done it, and I think it's pretty good. In fact, hopefully in a couple minutes here we're going to go outside and we're going to use the prismatic paint on this. So I'm really quite jazzed. Okay, so on the topic of why black Plastidip is better than the white Plastidip, black Plastidip, the viscosity of it, it fills in the pores. That's what you're doing. You're going to use several coats, several light coats, and it's going to fill in the pores and to the point where it's going to be a nice smooth finish. It's the point of using Plastidip or latex paint, but then you have to worry about brush strokes and things like that. With the white Plastidip, when I was using it, it would go into the pores, but then it would caught, like, you know, the air in the pore would bubble up, and the Plastidip would hold on to it, so it looks like you have acne all over your piece, and that defeats the point of using it. So regardless of whatever other color you may be spray painting it later or painting it or other combination they're in, use black Plastidip. You might be tempted to try white because I was going to use white armor. I'll go ahead and skip the whole priming part. No. I still had to prime white over the white Plastidip, so just save yourself some time. Now after you get done getting your Plastidip or black latex paint or whatever combination you wanted to do, I found myself this. Now this is you know, the Color Shift, you know, Covenant color spray paint, and the reason why this is such a pain in the neck to get is, first off, it's very expensive. Second off, Lowe's says they carry it for the United States. I don't know of any other place that actually sells it. That's exactly the problem. Not many places do, commercially or otherwise. I had ordered a bottle on Amazon, and they sent me a spray can of useless. So that kind of really irritated me. They can go anywhere, I think I mentioned in another video, anywhere between $15 to $40. This one I got for 10 bucks. No idea how excited I was. So anyway, good luck on finding it. I hope you're able to find it. There's also the green and purple, which I used for the Covenant Carbine. But I'm going to show you how this goes on. It's so awesome. It's great to spray with. It's got a nice consistent spray, and 2 to 3 coats gives you an immaculate finish. And I've already used, I'd say, about probably 2/3 of this on my entire armor so far. I only need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 7 more pieces and I'm done. That's just, you know, both parts of the legs and then the back. So all in all, out of one can, that's a lot. Anyway, let's get to it. Painting it this way first? No. Because that way, this coat will dry when I flip it over and I paint the other side. The parts that are going to touch here that have already been painted, are not going to get screwed up at all. If I do the pretty side first, and then I go to do the other side, I'm going to put the side where people are going to see down on something that may scratch the paint.
So do underside first, and then you flip it over, then you do the pretty side last. So that way the pretty side always looks, you know, pretty. I'd hate to do this first, then put it down and scrape it. Now you're just looking for extra work.